Let's go to the podium right now. Let's do it.
What's up, Green Bay? And with the 47th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Will Johnson, defensive back, Michigan.
Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan.
After intercepting Michael Penix Jr. on the first play of the second half of the 2024 National Championship game, things have only gone up for Johnson. This two-year starter for the Wolverines recorded 14 tackles and 2 interceptions in the 2024 season. He brings to the table the ideal mixture of speed, length, and football IQ. Johnson did miss 6 games last season due to multiple injuries, but none that should prevent him from going high in this year's draft. NFL comp, New England Patriots cornerback Christian Gonzalez.
Oh, boy. Okay, this one.
Oh, my God, this is such a great pick. Oh, my God, this is such a... They got a first round guy in with where they just picked right now. This is pretty incredible.
It is.
This is pretty incredible.
Okay, so now you're wondering, if you're listening right now and you're going, why the heck would somebody that was projected to go in the first round, that maybe the Cardinals would have taken at 16 overall, why is he there at number 47? Injuries. Adam Schefter on social media on Thursday. Will Johnson has a knee issue that has concerned some NFL teams and helps explain why he has still not been selected, close quote. That was yesterday. He was limited leading into the draft. He did not participate in any drills at the NFL Combine. Then when he was scheduled to work out with his teammates at a pro day, he had to bail on that as well. Instead, he held his own workout session earlier this month by himself with a number of scouts reportedly on hand. I'm reading from the Detroit Free Press here. Approximately 12 months ago, Johnson was seen as a lock to be the first corner off the board.
First corner off the board.
Instead, he had to watch as Travis Hunter, Jahdae Barron, and Maxwell Harrison heard their names called first. They write, there's no sugarcoating it. This is a really tough blow for the Grosse Pointe native who was once a 5-star prospect who was named the defensive MVP of the 2023 National Championship game. Johnson, who was a freshman All-American in year 1 and an All-American in each of the last 2 years, also set a Michigan record, 3 pick sixes for touchdowns in his career.
Out of
2
9
of which
interceptions.
Out of 9 interceptions.
3 returned for, this is
he's tall, he's 6'2", he's 202.
This is if the medical's clear, they may have gotten the best cornerback in the draft. If he could get healthy, that's the best cornerback in the draft. Not the 4th best, the best cornerback in the draft. Size, just incredible. Just incredible. Yes, I did decide to work at Bernsey. Bernsey was looking at me. He knew. Bernsey knew. He saw what I was doing.
I saw you over there on the phone.
He knew I was doing it.
I saw what you were doing.
It was good. We got it about 3 minutes before it came out.
At the end of the day, it was just you couldn't pass it up. You just couldn't pass it up. Now, the concerns about him, and I'll be curious. Then I don't think we'll hear from Monty or JG until after they're done with all of their selections today. They don't usually pop in after the 3rd round. So later tonight, we'll hear from them.
The reaction on social media is through the roof right now. The reaction is unbelievable.
Yeah, because Gambo, he's a guy we were talking about at 16.
At 16.
Well, you're a guy who was wondering, man, if he falls to 16, do you kind of have to take him?
And we knew they weren't going to take a cornerback there, but that's the type of player you look at that spot.
He was the kind of name that you go, man, I didn't think he was going to be there. Maybe we should take a cornerback. Right. And instead you get him in the 2nd round. It's all going to – now this is one –
Oh, Rodden's going to lose his mind. Wolf's going to lose his mind. He wanted Johnson.
Did he?
Right? Wasn't he high on Johnson?
He's already tweeted about it, too.
Yesterday?
This is who I wanted them to take at 16.
Well, you wanted Johnson at 16.
That's why I was so upset with the Gambo 5. I'm like, are you kidding me? They have a premier guy right there. So now I'm elated.
Was this Ron's 2nd pick behind Tyler? Because we all know he was crazy for Tyler Booker. Was this the next guy? I'm sure it would have been
Tyler Booker, long, steep fall down to the next closest guy. Hold on, I'm bringing up his verbatim.
Twitter.
Will Johnson at 47. Wow, all caps.
But it's risk. Okay, it's great.
There's a little bit of risk.
It's great, but it's risk. Okay,
there's no 5th-year option with him though,
and there's no 5th-year option. But this might be one you have to bring along slowly. This might be one where who is he ready for the start of the season? And maybe, okay, look, I'm thinking about this like on the fly here. In some ways, we were expecting offense because all they've done is go defense, 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 defense.
Right.
But because they've spent so much time addressing the defense, they might feel like, hey, we're good defensively. We can give this kid a little time to get right physically. Right? Like we've done so much to address the defense. Let's take one more where if he's not ready to play right away and he needs to get healthier, fine.
I saw that story that you were talking about with him on the Detroit Free Press, and it was saying this kid might have been a top 5 pick if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Like a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Should have been the number 1 quarterback off the board and a top 5 pick, and the Arizona Cardinals just got him in the middle of the freaking second round. And this is what happens when you build your roster the right way. You could take the best player. You could just that was the best player. Everybody agreed. He's been the best player available in the second round. The entire second round.
And he made it all the way down to 47.
The entire second round.
Yeah.
You go look, who's the best available player? Will Johnson. Every pick, it's still Will Johnson. He was the best available player from the beginning of the second round, and the Cardinals just got him.
Here's what I'm reading from The Athletic. Johnson is comfortable in both press and off coverage with the fluid athleticism and route recognition to seamlessly transition or attack the football. He isn't shy about getting physical at the tops of routes and in pursuit, but his tackling mechanics and execution need work. Overall, Johnson is more good than great in terms of twitch and speed, but he has outstanding eyes, feet, and coverage IQ to match and make plays on the football. He projects as a day 1 starting outside cornerback in the NFL.
Outside corner. Day 1 starting outside corner at 6'2", 194 pounds. Incredible. You mentioned the 3 career interceptions returned for touchdown out of 9 interceptions. This could be one of the biggest steals of the draft, and I'm not sugarcoating this because it's the Cardinals. This could be one of the biggest steals of the draft. I almost can't believe they just got this guy right now. This is incredible. Just incredible.
He requested the number 2 jersey, Charles Woodson's number at Michigan, for, quote, extra motivation, close quote, to be great. The injuries. Several injuries the last 2 seasons. He had a minor scope surgery following the 2022 season. That caused him to miss 2 games in 2023. He sat out the 2023 Big Ten championship game with a minor injury. He missed 7 games as a junior, 1 to a shoulder injury, the final 6 with a toe injury. Now it's the knee injury that caused him to miss a lot of the pre-draft process. So this is, again, the upside's too high to ignore. I don't think, like, this is one of those picks, honestly. And I can say this now, and I have confidence that I'll believe in this even a couple of years from now, that if in a couple of years from now it doesn't work out because medically he just can't get where he needs to be, I think it's okay. You'll say the reward was worth the risk. You know, I know there are other players they passed on.
I buy that.
There are other good players that they've passed, and maybe one day we'll look back on it and go, man, you took the injured guy out of Michigan when you could have had X, you could have had Y, you could have had a Z. But right now, I'm in the moment where we're all kind of caught up with the emotions.
Got to take the chance.
I think even 2 years from now, you'll look at it and say it was a chance worth taking.
Have to take.
It was a chance worth taking on getting a number 1 corner in this league at number 47 overall in the draft.
I totally agree.
Maybe we'll
I totally agree.
But, yeah.
People are just really pumped about this pick. Well worth the risk. Great pick. Like, it is. People are pumped about this selection right here. And you know what? Defense in free agency, defense in the draft, so what? Build a great defense. Build a defense that's going to give your offense the ball in great field position because it's 3 and out all the time.
Yeah, no doubt.
Force these teams to punt from their own 10-yard line. You give Kyler Murray and the offense an easier chance.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.